Hi, everybody. In 10 minutes, I'll try to show you what we do in Mobileye when it comes to the revolution that we are experiencing, when it comes to vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and safety. 90% of the car accident causes because of the human factor. We humans are bad drivers. It's a fact. So all studies are showing that when cars will be autonomously, fully autonomously, and all of them, around 90%, even more than the car accident will go down. We are coming from the ADAS field, Mobileye, in the last 18 years. We have already 27 million vehicles worldwide are using our technology. More than 25 OEMs. Here is a sample of the OEMs that are using the Mobileye technology. And what we provide to the industry is a vision sensor using our artificial vision technology, detecting the streets of Paris, landmarks, lanes, pedestrian, traffic signs, and all of the relevant objects which are relevant for driving. With this understanding that we do that in a very accurate rate, you can have all safety features that you know: lane departure warning, forward collision warning, automatic braking, traffic jam assist, etc., etc. That brings us to the world of autonomous vehicles. It gives us a very strong positioning. The industry divide the levels of automation up to level 2 called ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. From level 3 and up, it calls autonomous in a certain level, 3, 4, and 5. So our approach is to have the technological building blocks. It has to have economic scalability. If it will not have economic scalability, it will remain a science project. And we need to formalize safety. The industry needs to create transparency to the end users and to the regulators. It's a very important point for the future of autonomous vehicles. So let's talk about the technology. Our approach is the primary sensor should be and will be the vision sensor. You need a vision sensor with a very strong algorithm behind it that can understand all the relevant task objects on the road. We will use different type of sensors for redundancy. We heard before about LiDARs and radars. But the primary sensor should be the vision sensors because the streets are designed for humans. Humans are using their vision sensor. With a vision sensor, you can understand semantic data, static data, and dynamic data. So here how it goes. This is a prototype that we have in the headquarters. 12 vision sensors surrounding the vehicle. It's an autonomous vehicle that we are testing all the time using only vision sensors, showing to the industry that we are capable to drive autonomously only with the vision sensor. And here you can see that we are covering all the angles from the back, from the side, from the front, all the relevant sensors. The next pillar of the technology is the HD map. To have autonomous vehicle, you need to have a very precise map for the road because it uses, as another redundancy for the sensor, it's a layer of memory to the vehicle, and we did a very precise HD map. You can create localization and planning of the driving. We have created a new technology that we call it RAM. We are using our ADAS systems, that are collecting the data on top of the fact that they are safety devices. So everything that they are detecting and it's relevant for creating an HD map, they are harvesting the data, it's being sent to the cloud, it's being aggregated, and then being sent in map tiles into the future autonomous vehicle for localization. I will say also we can send this data to the city hub, or to the government hub, or to the fleet hub, which needs that today. Our approach is always everything that we are designing for the future, we are looking for usage of today, and I'll show in 2 minutes, although I don't have a lot of time here. So the way that we do that, what we are using a very narrow bandwidth of transmission of communication. I'm talking about 10 kilobytes per kilometer. We are not sending a snapshot of the road. We are only tagging relevant data for us to make a very rich map. I'm talking about lanes, road edges, traffic signs, traffic lights, lampposts, and all of those important reference points so we can localize the vehicle in a very accurate way. We are able to localize a vehicle to understand where the vehicle is located with this technology by 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. And remember, we have 27 million vehicles. We have design wins up to 2026, and we have a very strong aftermarket division, so we can retrofit this technology on existing fleets, governmental fleets, municipality fleets, that are starting to create those HD maps for the cities and the countries. Of course, the data is encrypted and anonymized fully, is meeting all the GDPR regulations here in Europe. So this is how it looks like. We are using crowdsource, so it's all the time being updated. So every new traffic jam, every new tree that fell into the street, every new hole in the street, we know immediately, and it's being sent to the future autonomous vehicle and to the cities, as I said. So eventually, we are fusing the data from the map. You can see on the left how we are fusing that with the sensors. So that allows us to give more features into the automotive industry. And on the right video, what you can see is the reference points that were collected from vehicles before this car drove autonomously on that road. And that's how we know the exact location of the vehicle. So I'll jump. Another pillar of our technology is using deep learning, how we are planning the driving when creating driving policy. We are using a lot of deep learning technology we are rewarding our software when it takes good decisions and punishing the software when it takes bad decisions. Driving, as humans, we are using intuitions. Our intuition is constant negotiation. We are negotiating when we are driving. And this is what we are doing to our software. We are teaching the software how to negotiate with human drivers. In the end of the day, this is double merge, the car needs to be able to drive here. 1 minute, I'm done. If it cannot drive in the middle of Paris, in the middle of Europe, it will not have any economical justification. And this is a very tough task that the industry is facing. I don't have much more time, so unfortunately, thank you very much.